Okay, physics fans, here we are. Physics 11, projectile motion, page 13 of the projectile package, question 25. A water balloon hits a target 28 meters away at the same height it was released. Okay, so it's being thrown. Okay, and it lands at the same height. It's one of those types of projectiles. The horizontal component of the initial velocity was 5 meters per second. What was the vertical component of the initial velocity? And what was the velocity that it was launched at? Okay, so we're given the range of 28 meters. And the velocity that it was going this way was 5 meters per second. So the time it took to get there would be distance over velocity. And that's going to be 28 over 5, which is going to be about 5.6 seconds. So let's fill in the 5.6 and 5.6. Gravity is 9.8 down. This launch was at 5 meters per second, and the distance it went was 28 meters. The displacement total is 0. Okay. So we'll find VI first because we don't have VF. The formula is D equals VIT plus 1/2 AT squared. So D is 0 is equal to VI. That's what we want to find. T is 5.6 plus 1/2 9.8 5.6 squared. Okay. So we'll figure out what this number is. Turn on the calculator, clear it up. 0.5 times 9.8 times 5.6 squared. That's 153. So 0 equals 5.6. I'll just change the color here for the variable. Plus 153.664. So we take this over to the other side, it'll become negative, and then divide by 5.6. Negative, well, obviously, because it's in the opposite direction as the acceleration. Acceleration was down, and I put it as positive, so I'm going to get a negative mean. That means the initial velocity was up. Well, no kidding, but we just proved it. So take 153 and divide it by 5.6, and it'll be negative. And Mr. Curlism is what goes up must come down at the same speed, so the speed that it comes down at will be the same. But if you didn't want to use the Mr. Curlism, if you just wanted to figure out what VF is, you could go VF squared equals VI squared plus 2AD, and the D is 0, so they have to be the same. One's up, one's down, that's why the square is there, because the square of a negative will still be the positive. So it's asking for the final velocity. So it's still going at 5, but it lands, what was with the launch angle. So this is not the final, we want the initial. The initial is 27.44, so we have to Pythagorize that. I love that term, Pythagorize. We want that, the hypotenuse. So we take the square root of 27.44 squared plus 5 squared, all square rooted, and then to get the angle, because that'll get us the hypotenuse, and the angle will be the inverse tan of the vertical over the horizontal. Now we pull up Mr. Calculator. Square root of that number squared plus 5 squared. So the velocity is going to be 27.89 meters per second, and the angle will be inverse tan of 27.44 divided by 5. 79.67 degrees above the horizontal. And the landing velocity is the exact same thing except BTH, below the horizontal. Dun da da da. Thank you very much. Subscribe, like, comment below. Give me your PIN numbers. Just kidding. Talk to you later. Bye bye.